Hello friends, welcome to this session. I'm Sanyukta Saxena. Hope you enjoyed the previous session, previous series on translucence. Hope you tried the concept, tried drawing new tiles. So this session, we are starting a new series and we are going to try out some of the new tangles recently released by Zentangle headquarters, right? So I will be practicing with you all. I've also not tried those tangles. So one of those tangles is this Pouyang, Pouyang, yeah, which was posted by Zentangle Inc. So we will start with this tangle, and then today we will draw the tangle as is, the original version, and then gradually as we progress, we will try tangulations also, right? So this is the tile that I've already posted, and this is the tangle I'm talking about. So let's get started with today's session and try drawing another tile using this tangle. Yeah. So I'm going to start with a sense of gratitude and appreciation towards the art form, towards its founders, towards the opportunity that gives us to create a beautiful piece of work in such a easy and simple way. So I'm putting my border. This is a Zendala tile. It's a square, a round tile, right? And I'm going to start with a tangle called, or probably we will first start with this tangle that we are, which is the focus tangle of this series, and then we will complete the tile adding some more tangles. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, if you're not comfortable directly drawing it with the pen, you can use the pencil, but I would not advise you to do that, right? So first just start with, basically if you see this tangle, it's like a gorgeous stuck in a pepper. Yeah. So there's one onion shape here, there's another onion shape here. Basically they are gorgeous, and then this is the tangle pepper, and this gorgeous is somehow trying to get inside and come out of it, right? Somewhat like a sea creature. Many find it inspired from that. It's just about arranging tangles differently, tangles which are not very new to us, but yes, this arrangement is unique. Yeah. So let's get started. I'm going to start with a small onion shape. Yeah. So I've drawn that, and now just like we do for gorgeous, thick lines and thin lines, just keep doing that. Yeah. So it's nothing very new, but yes, we haven't tried using gorgeous and pepper in this fashion. So it will be exciting. Again, a thin aura, a thicker aura, right? Just the way we draw the tangle gorgeous. Just follow the same process. Or if you want, you can draw it some other way. For example, just adding some thickness to the lines at one end. Yeah, so whichever way you feel like. I'm drawing it in a very simple way. Thick lines, thin lines. Yeah, and then probably we can extend it a little more like this. Yeah. So I'm going to stop this lower portion here, and then we are going to straight move on to the pepper. So try starting the pepper from quite low, right? So I'm not starting it from here. I'm coming down and then enclosing this thing inside my pepper like this, right? Now you can start drawing the strands any which ways you want. If you give a slight, just like pepper, we give a slight curve to the line at the end. I'm doing the same exercise here, right? So you can draw dotted lines, you can draw clear lines, whatever you feel like. There is no rule here. Again, tangles are meant to be played around with, yeah. But it's our first session, so just go with how it has been suggested to be drawn, right? So I'm just adding, basically drawing pepper. Yeah, so nothing new here. drawing strands all around my onion shape like this, and then I'm going to go around again the other half. So you can, so I'm just continuing in the same fashion. Take your time, no need to hurry, draw at your own pace, enjoy the strokes, enjoy the black inked portions, see how they add to the look of your tile. Have fun. Yeah, so I've drawn my pepper here, and then again this gorgeous is somehow stuck inside this pepper, so I'm going to take it out now and again draw another gorgeous like this. Yeah, so again go with the flow. Right, again you can add one plain line, auras, again another aura, ink it, again one plain, another aura, just ink it. Yeah, we'll try different ways of drawing it also. Yeah, that's it. Don't need to do anything else. We are done. Yeah, so that's our tangle. You can add some more darkness to this area. Now let us extend our tile. Let us add a few more tangles to, so what I'm going to do is probably draw a tangle called allium. Yeah, so allium starts with this leaf shape, right? Small leaf shape, and then I'm just going to keep auraing it. Like this. Yeah, basically alternately we ink the auras. Allium is a tangle by J.J. La Barbera. Right, so this tangle starts with a leaf shape and then you aura the leaf shape and then alternately ink the leaf shapes. I'll show it to you again. Yeah, that's one. So you can always add an outer aura so the inking doesn't mess up with the next one. So I'm going to start with a small leaf shape, then keep adding auras to it like this. Yeah, so start inking the alternate auras. That's how we draw allium. Yeah, so just place as many as you want wherever you want. like these. Again, I'm going to add one more here. Take your time. Simple tangle to draw, purely aura based. Yeah? Still continuing with the same process of drawing my alliums, adding auras. You can start from the inside, you can start from the outside. No hard and fast rules here. Draw the way you wish to. Drawing behind wherever I think it's required. Right? So I think I have added a couple of them now. So let us go back and ink, and I'm going to, I think, draw one more tangle here, that is squid. Yeah, so I'm going to place a squid here. So start with some bronze shears which form the center of the tangle squid. Some more smaller orbs probably. And then these tentacles coming out, adding a little weight to one of them. Take your time. Choose tangles that you feel like drawing at that point of time. Choose your go-to tangles. Have fun. Adding some weight to one side of the lines. Drawing whichever way I feel like. Drawing behind. So just go with the flow. Enjoy what you're doing. That's what matters. Some bit of fun here. Yeah? Try drawing some hidden ones. Some more orbs here and there. So that's a squid enjoying sitting there, watching the puyang, going back to inking my aliens. Take your time and slowly do that exercise. Go to each and ink the alternate sections. It's a very simple tangle to draw leaf shape or the seed shape and auras, and then ink the alternate auras. Looks very dramatic when shaded. Tangle by J.J. La Barbera. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and do the same for all. So I'm now on the last one, inking my last allium. If you want, you can also choose to add some orbs in the auras. If you don't feel like inking all of them, you can alternate with some inking and some orbs. Yeah. So we are almost done. So small little places left in between, you can always go ahead and add any tangle, any filler, tipple, printums, whatever you feel like. Yeah. So we can always go with some tipples, small, big ones, whatever you feel like. It will look nice. Wherever there are small little spaces left between tangles, small intersectices, just fill it up with tipples, with printums, with any other filler tangle. You can also ink it, but there's already considerable inking here, so I'm not inking those small spaces, but you can do that also. Right, so just adding some fun factor here, some tipples, some dots here, fine dots, like these. Yeah, I think we have. If you want, you can add some squid here also, one small squid sitting here also, even that is possible. I'm not going to be adding more, so let's start to shade first. So as far as your puyang is concerned, highlight this section where it seems to be going inside your pepper. The ends of your pepper. Just like the way we shade our gorgeous shade our pepper, it's the same thing. Yeah, so let's blend this first. Make sure your ink has dried up. Yeah, and then the next is allium. So allium, generally it's a good idea to add some graphite on one side and highlight the other. Yeah, so it looks pretty nice that way. So I'm just going to turn one side of allium gray and then highlight the other side. Yeah, so take your time and do that exercise. As such, there is no need to add on the blacks. You just need to add some graphite on the whites. Some here. And then do the same for all. Take your time. So I'm just going to blend it now. Lot of inking there, so make sure that the ink is dry, otherwise you will end up damaging your tile. Don't push your stump too hard. Yeah, so once we are done with that, let's now pick up our chalk. So I'm going to highlight the center here, highlight here, and add a band here. Yeah, and then just add graphite, highlighting the other half of your allium. Yeah, see the drama that it adds to your tile. Simple tangle to draw and so much fun. Again, use a different blending stub and blend the chalk. Soften the chalk. It should not be cakey, it should not be patchy. Just blend it with the rest. Yeah, right? So a little bit of touch of graphite here. If you want, you can add some tangles, some bubbles there, whatever you feel like. Yeah, so just use your micron and add a few bubbles. 1 aura, 2 aura, 3, and a little weight on one side. 1 orb, 1 aura, another aura, and a little weight on one side. 1 orb, another aura, one more aura, and a little weight. One hidden one here. Yeah, that's it. I think we are done. We don't need to do anything else. Yeah. So if you have a brush pen handy, it's not compulsory, but if you do have, then it's a nice idea to highlight these intersections where there are overlaps. Just add a little extra darkness. It adds a little more to your tile. Yeah, but again, it's optional. If you have it handy, fine. If you don't bother. Yeah, so lot of inking there. Again, I am tempted, so you can add some bit of embellishment on some of the alliums, not all, maybe some. small puffs, dots, and they add so much to the look of your tangle. Bold inking there. Probably one or two more. So use your jelly roll to embellish. And probably a last one here. Yeah, and we are sorted. So that's how our puyang, a little bit of darkness, extra darkness there to show that it is inside. Yeah. So let us close our tile here. Put in your chop. Must sign and date it. Take a moment to appreciate your tile. Take a moment to appreciate the new tangle that we learned. One more addition to our tangle kitty, and we will explore this tangle more and more as we further our sessions. Have a good time. Bye bye.